Dear parents, I hope you're well. This week we're going to be starting with the second of the 5 core skills, which is outgoing. Outgoing could also mean charisma or charm. So effectively, we're going on a journey to charm school. It's a concept that I came across while working for a leading investment bank. I learned that in order for someone to transition to one of the highest rank within the organization, there comes a point in a career after they've gone through the hierarchy of being an analyst, manager, VP, senior VP, group leader, in order to then become a managing director. A lot of these managers are sent to what we call charm school at the time, and I was quite surprised to learn that this existed. Of course, some people are born with some natural charisma and charm, and in some cases, for those who aren't, the good news is this is something that can be taught. For example, with my children, you can see across them that we have different spectrum of charm and charisma. There are some that it's just there, it's on all the time, and then there are others that just need some push, some encouragement, some bit of coaching to help bring out that side of them and make them more outgoing. I want to share 4 tips from my book, 4 of a long list of different things that you can do as a parent to just coach your child to be more outgoing, more charismatic, more engaging, and so they find it easy to build rapport with people wherever they go. So the first of the 4 tips I'm going to share today is regular communication, and that involves communicating around the dinner table and also having that personal scheduled one-to-one time with your child to just really listen to them, hear them out, and help them process any thoughts or feelings that they're going through. The second one is teaching them to have a sense of humor. So there is 2 aspects to this. Is teaching them to be comfortable to laugh at themselves and not take themselves too seriously. And the other aspect is also teaching them to be funny. So the way I do this is I share jokes with my children, and I mean jokes that are obviously age appropriate for them, to the extent that my children have now started to come and share jokes with me, and I find them really engaging and very charming. So for example, my daughter shared a joke with me the other day. I was coming down the stairs and she was, I think, walking into a room, and she said, "Oh, Mommy, I've got a joke." So I said, "Okay, let me hear it." And she shared this joke, and she said, "Oh, what did the hat say to the scarf?" So I thought about it for a moment, and I didn't know, so I didn't get it. So she said, "Well, the hat said to the scarf, you hang around while I go ahead." And I thought that was a really good one. I quite like that. And we share all different types of jokes from time to time. And the third tip is to teach your child social skills, as we've already alluded to with the jokes and the regular communication. And the reason why this is important can be found in the study by Pennsylvania State and Duke University, which found those with social skills are more likely to understand themselves better, are more likely to show empathy to other people, and in effect better able to build better relationships, which made them more contented adults and also as a result more successful. So there was this test that was carried out, and of course there will always be outliers, but they found that the level of a social skill a child had at kindergarten could be used to predict whether the child went to university or ended up in prison later in their lives. I think there's something to be taken there in terms of the importance of managing conflicts. So in the event that they fall out with their friend, is teaching them how to resolve their emotions in a way that means that they can still maintain that friendship, and also understanding that it's okay that you will sometimes fall out with a friend, and having, you know, your first fight with your friend shouldn't be the end of that relationship. It's just an opportunity to get to understand your friend better. And so many ways we can teach our children to develop social skills, understanding boundaries, and also knowing how to empathize and relate to their peers and understand themselves, in terms of the importance of ensuring that we don't neglect these things and think that our children will learn it later. Of course they will. I mean, there are children who are innately shy. I myself, most people don't believe me, but people who know me know that I'm naturally shy. So a lot of these things I've had to learn, and every day I have to psych myself up to have this personality and really put myself out there. But it's not something that comes naturally to me. But again, it can be taught. I've been taught and I've learned it, and I continue to refine that on a daily basis. Goes without saying that we tend to gravitate to people who we feel have integrity, people who are honest, and people who are kind and they listen to us. So kindness is charming. So always teach your child to be kind. Summary: the 4 tips that you can help your child develop to become more outgoing is regular communication, helping them to nurture their sense of humor. Number 3, teaching them social skills and how to become more self-aware. And number 4, teaching them morals, kindness, and integrity. Supporting your child to become more outgoing is one of the best things that as a parent you can do for your child for a healthy, more contented adult life. This is a quick reminder: the 5 core skills are confident, outgoing, articulate, creative, and happy. So all of these skills, although we're tackling them one at a time, there is a degree of overlap and they all reinforce each other effectively. So now we're going to move on to the third of the 5 core skills, which builds on nicely on being outgoing, is being articulate. So until next time, thank you for your time.